Wake up and smell the coffee, Mr. LaRusso.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
Yo guys, we're back to Cobra Kai Karate. Welcome back to a brand new video. And guys, this is a bit different video. I know it's Cobra Kai Karate, but I am here to talk about Deadpool and the Wolverine, and this is a spoiler-free review. So yes, I know for the past 2 years I've only posted Cobra Kai, but the future of this channel is going to be about all movies. So I figured, why not start early and start slowly growing into it. And what better movie to start off with? Probably the movie of the year, Deadpool and the Wolverine. And once again, this is a spoiler-free review, which I don't know why someone would watch a review if they didn't see the movie, but I'm just gonna say it either way, just in case people don't get mad at me. Anyway, guys, let's talk about this movie. Number one, it was awesome, amazing movie, and I think the first thing I would say about this is you get everything you want. Everything you expected from this movie you get, from the action, the fun, you know, just everything you want. The jokes landed, the Wolverine and Deadpool stuff were hilarious, the fight scenes were amazing. I mean, everything you wanted you got, and much more, I would say. And beyond that, the best thing this movie has is the fan service. I think it's probably the best fan service movie I've ever seen. I mean, it gives exactly what the core audience wants, and it delivers it perfectly. So that's everything I love about this movie. Obviously, my concerns going into this movie, I didn't have a lot because I really did trust that if Hugh Jackman's coming back, they had to have it planned out right, and they did. But the concerns I have for this movie was proven a bit right, but it didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. My concerns is they're going to try to be too funny and too serious. It's not going to blend well. And although I do think, if people want to make the argument that the serious scenes were tainted down a little bit because, you know, Deadpool would make like a joke right after, or he would, you know, break the third wall, which made it feel a little less unserious, you know, didn't feel as real. You can make those arguments. I'm not going to say you're wrong about those. And yeah, to some degree it did taint it a bit. I feel like the serious scenes could have been more impactful if it wasn't for those. But with that being said, the serious scenes still paid off for really, really good. As far as the serious scenes of what Deadpool wants, how he wants to matter. As far as for Wolverine, how he wants to, you know, he let down his whole world, and he wants to like prove that he actually is a Wolverine that is worthy of like the standard that the Wolverine is in all the other universes. So, I think the serious scenes still worked really, really well, and it hit the emotion. I think, yes, you can make the argument that it might have not hit as strong, and maybe the funny scenes didn't hit as funny because of those serious scenes. But all in all, it together did not bother me as much. It kind of reminds me of Rocky III, where Rocky III was kind of playing both sides. It was playing, you know, the seriousness of Mickey and everything. And it was also playing, you know, the goofiness of the 80 Rock. But that movie still worked because it had a good passion and it had good fun, and it knew when to stop at the serious and when to stop going ahead with the funniness and all that stuff. And yes, did they get ahead of themselves a little bit? I feel like there's times where like the jokes wasn't too necessary. It was there just to be there. But overall, those are just nitpicks. So the overall movie was absolutely outstandingly good. And I'll just get into all the spoilers now. Everybody, the real fans really want to talk about is the cameos were amazing. We see Chris Evans back as Human Torch, was amazing. We see Jennifer Garner as Elektra. We see Blade. We see Sabretooth. We see X-23 back, and that was the one from the Logan movie. And just the fan service and the amount of references from different Marvel movies, like I could go on for an hour about how much I noticed and how fun it was. I feel like if you're a big Marvel fan, you're gonna enjoy this movie. You don't even have to be a big Marvel fan. This movie is just a fun watch. And let me just say, that scene where Wolverine comes out and he puts on the mask, and they had that awesome scene, you know, just killing all the Deadpools was so amazing. So yeah, the fight scenes were probably one of the best fight scenes in Marvel, and I just got to give like my hats off to the fight scenes. They were done so well. And the Wolverine character was done so well. He had a lot of depth to the character. He was really funny, and I really love the end scene. I would say I like the more middle end than the. I feel like the story was kind of all over the place in the first half. It was still funny. It was still good entertainment. I just didn't feel like I knew what was happening. It just felt like, you know, scene. And even like in the beginning, Deadpool is like, you know, he is all about like, I want to stay with my family. I don't want to go back to that Deadpool way. But the second he gets the opportunity to, he goes right towards it. I was like, that's a bit weird. But everything else, I feel like when the movie really took the turn where I was like so sold on it, because I was still enjoying myself. It wasn't like oh, this is so bad. I was enjoying myself. I just wasn't fully understanding of like what's going on, and I felt like it was I want to say underwhelming, but it was a bit different than what I thought it was going for or what I expected. But I would say when they got to that one place in I forgot the place, like the Volge or the Vorge, I don't know, I don't remember what it's called. When they got there and they met up with Elektra and all the other guys, from that moment, from the scenes going forward, was peak cinema, and I mean peak cinema. Not only was the serious stuff landed, the jokes landed. I didn't mention the music is so good. Probably one of the best soundtracks I heard in the movie forever. I knew so much songs I didn't even know I heard, and I loved it. I'm gonna have a new playlist after this. So, all in all, guys, I think this is probably the movie of the year. And my rating on this, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I'm not a 10, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's so good." I rarely give movies a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 like movies I put up there as some of my greatest of all time. So 9 out of 10 is really, really high, especially since Marvel's been kind of up and down the last couple of years, at least for me personally. This is a huge ranking for me. So I absolutely love this movie. I guess the only reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 because I guess it did kind of start off a bit weirdly, and then some of the jokes were a bit, I don't want to say forced, but you could kind of tell it was like going a little bit overboard, and the plot was kind of not finding its way. I feel like the pacing and the plot didn't really get on track until that one scene. But overall, it was still good entertainment. I love the Wolverine stuff, and just seeing Deadpool and Wolverine fight was absolutely amazing. With each other, beside each other, and they were a great, amazing duo. And that's all I have to really say about this. I'm a huge Wolverine fan. Wolverine's one of my favorite characters. Logan's one of my favorite movies of all time. I was really worried if they're going to disrespect his character. And I know that people online, they're going to get really mad about the intro of him digging up the bones, like throwing the bones everywhere. I think that these are just movies. It doesn't. I don't know why that would bother you so much. You could say, "Oh, they disrespected his memorial or whatever." It's a movie. I think Wolverine made a joke about it, where he's like, "What are you, the internet?" Or Deadpool made the joke. Because at the end of the day, I feel like I could still watch Logan, and like, such as Deadpool went there and like got his bones and started flicking everywhere. I don't think that's gonna affect that amazing scene at Logan at all. And by the way, when he got the Wolverine claws on, when seeing Deadpool with that Wolverine claws was so awesome, amazing. But anyway, guys, there's the video. Hope you guys like this, and let me know if you guys are a fan of me talking about this. I don't plan to do this like regularly. I plan whenever there's a movie that comes out and I watch and I think it's worth a review, I'm gonna make a review. So I'll probably make one about Joker. I'll probably make one about maybe Alien if I watch that. Maybe Beetlejuice. Who knows? Whatever ones I watch. And you guys let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy this new style. I definitely am still Cobra Kai Karate. I'm not gonna change my name, my profile picture. I'm gonna keep talking about Cobra Kai. But it's a big question that people ask, like, what are you going to do when Cobra Kai ends? And my thing is, I'm going to keep my name, keep my profile picture, I'm going to stay exactly how I am now, but I'm going to talk about all movies. And that's basically what I plan to go for, because at the end of the day, we all like movies, So that's what I plan to do, and I felt like, instead of like abruptly changing it the second Cobra Kai ends, I just think I would slowly start going into it, so that, you guys can start getting used to more of it, and just to see, like, test the waters, how you guys like it. So, and I thought, what better to start with this movie. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. More Cobra Kai videos to come. I have like a 40-minute video that I'm working on really hard. I accidentally recorded on Echo like an idiot, so I've just been trying to edit that out. But that'll be coming out in the next week or so. I'm going on vacation right now, so no network, guys, this Tuesday. It's going to be postponed. I'm going to do 2 networks the next week. But yeah, there it is, guys. See you guys next time. Always remember, extreme measures. Peace out. I always had Wolverine claws. I can do like a fist, but yeah, I don't have any cool props. Just me. Peace out.